Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to this week's Sketch Sunday. And today's sketch is a sketch that I chose, and it's a sketch I found on I think I might have had, I can't remember now whether I had it on my Pinterest boards or I just found it sort of scrolling through the internet, but it is actually one side of a two-page sketch, and it's one of the Kiwi Lane templates sketches. And I've never bought their kits or used any of their templates, but you can see just by looking at the sketch that definitely some of the lovely templates and stencils that they make were used here, namely at the bottom, and probably the hearts and the scalloped edge at the top. So I took my inspiration. I went in, of course, and I used the sweet side of my How to Kill a Kit with Style, or I used my Mercy Tiara Kit's Brighter Days kit from June. And I used this pattern paper as my background, but I really didn't want to use the entire sheet because I was going to be covering quite a bit of it up, of course, and I wanted to use a little bit of that gorgeous floral. So I basically sort of cut two large chunks off. I think I did 2 3-inch pieces, and then I used just one of these white, it's a little bit thicker than copy paper, but not thick at all, that are in the Postbound albums, and I sort of just used that as a background, and I glued everything on it so that I could make it a 12 by 12 and still keep some of this lovely flea market paper, because I've already used one of the two. So I used this one, which is You're My Fave. I also used this from Blooming Wild, number 20 from the Paige Evans Blooming Wild, for this large section in the middle here, which are all these gorgeous watercolor hearts. And I used the Simple Stories and Other Simple Stories Flea Market Yes Please for this gorgeous plaid paper. And I put all of that down sort of in a similar way than you can see in the sketch. Of course, as always, I did use 2 sizes of photos as in the sketch, but I have them overlapping and slightly askew. That is just how I do things. And I got those down in the middle, and I just matted these photos in, I think it was a piece of vanilla cardstock from Stampin' Up! That I had in my stash, which I generally find a little bit too yellow to use as a background, but it was kind of perfect here to mat my photos. So I put that, and then this little piece of cardstock here is just a piece that I had in my stash. I'm sure it's Stampin' Up! Cardstock that I had in my stash. So I used my punches here, one of my scallop punches, and I didn't do an amazing job, did I? Anyway, there you go. So that is there. And I used quite a few of these gorgeous flea market foam stickers. I really, really, really do love foam stickers. So I got that down here. I sort of, I guess, went a little bit my own way once I had the basic design down, which is definitely inspiration, but not 100%. My first thought was I was maybe going to do a little bit of tearing down here to replicate sort of that wavy look on the sketch, but in the end I decided to just use my papers, my punches here. And then I had this area done, and I took this lovely discover, sort of laid it gently there just to see. And these, my goodness me, my friends, these are not thickers. These stick. And once they are stuck, they are stuck. But I love it, so it was fine. It was fine. The color is perfect. It is from Flea Market, so obviously this sort of golden mustardy yellow, it matches perfectly. Loving This Day from the Pink Fresh stickers. Another foam piece here. These are some foam stickers as well. These florals down here, which I love, and a few of the little hearts just to fill in some bits. And I put 2 of them here, just sort of because I wanted my triangle, I guess, as I do like to do quite frequently. So I thought this was just a fun little cluster. And this is my last Hey Little Magpie watercolor camera. I think I need to get some more of those. I just love them. And they go very, very well with this kit. A Chadney wood button here in a beautiful sort of dusty blue that is somewhere in between these 2 colors and matches this perfectly. So I popped that there for another circular element. And then I was just sort of coming over here and I was looking through my arrows from Nicole Jones 911 because I thought I might want to just get a little something more here. And I came upon these words that I had cut out. This happened, and this gorgeous teal is an absolute perfect match. So I just popped that there to sort of just extend this bit of embellishing out a little bit. And in the end, I love that this is going to go obviously into Joey's family album. This was sort of on their way home. They just sort of took a day or maybe 2 or a day and a half in Rome because they were flying back out of Rome. So I just thought I would get these 2 photos on one page into their album. So there you go, my friends. That is my Sketch Sunday for this week. It is a share. I just sort of enjoyed myself last night while I was watching some tennis, and there was a crazy thunderstorm going on, lights flickering. We were under yet again another tornado warning. Don't ask me. We've never ever had tornado warnings, alerts here, and this is like the 3rd in the last 2 or 3 weeks. Thankfully, they keep missing us, but unfortunately the Ottawa area keeps getting hit, I guess, which is quite scary. So there you go, my friends. So everyone who is playing along, my friends who are playing along today, are listed down below. I will be back next week with another Sketch Sunday, and hopefully I'll be here in the next couple of days with a 31 Days of Cut Plows, because it's 31 Days of Cut Plows going on over in MK's group, and I did treat myself to the pre-cut cut plows because, as you know, I do not have any kind of electronic die cutting system, and nor will I be getting one. So I do enjoy every once in a while getting some fun pre-cut cut plows, and this was the perfect opportunity. So I will see you back here very, very soon. Thank you so much for being here with me, and happy scrapping. See you soon, my friends. Bye for now.